a nigga that gain, nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, but lifting weights or some shit doing with some weight.
So he big as hell, man.
Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. Say he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, that's like, hello. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, that's like, hello. GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic, GFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What's going on with y'all, bro? Yeah, please hit the like button as you come into the building, if you could and would. And today, man, we got a rare positive story in the Black community. You know what I mean? And make sure you guys share this and like this, please, and thank you, because as much as we talk about the ails, the problems, the issues, the dysfunction, and all these things in the Black communities, and the attacks that happen on Black men, if and when we have a chance, we definitely have to take full advantage and give as much exposure as possible when we do have a very positive story here. This story is positive on every shape, form, and fashion, not just for Black men, but just for a Black family and Black life. You know what I'm saying? This brother, get him up out of here. I don't know what the fuck this dude talking about. This brother right here, made the ultimate sacrifice, bro. You know what I mean? He jumped into action as all of these, fabled, lord, fictional fantasy characters we see on the movie screen that get paid. Actors play millions upon millions of dollars to play, put themselves in fake danger. This Black father rescued his children. Okay. He rescued his twin daughters who were in a house fire. And he didn't give a damn about his own safety, his health, his life, you know. And far too often, you know, it's crazy as to how this narrative is put out here about the black father not being this, not being that, you know, deadbeats, irresponsible, failures, you know, unproductive, can't provide, all these different things. And it just goes to show you, man, again, shout out to Big Crit. He said he had a rich dad, poor dad, you know, and all the time, man, money doesn't equate, you know, richness or wealth. You know, CeeLo said, sometimes a rich man can only have $1 and a poor man all he have is greed. You know, again, the love of money is the root of all evil, not money itself. And far too often, in this society, we're caught up on the financial and the economics, and you know, the shit that really don't matter at the end of the day, man. As they say, you can't take it with you, you know. But in this situation, this brother rescued his children, man. And you know, I'm gonna try to keep this as positive as possible. But again, you know, how and why isn't this shit just like, you know, everywhere? Everything I saw do this outside of local news was Fox News. What was it? The what's the name mag? Like the little gossip magazine thing. And it was like People and stuff like that. But why is it CNN reporting this? You know, like they report a quote unquote racist issue or, you know, discrimination and things like this. You know, where's Black Lives Matter? You know, all those questions, man, that we already know the answer to. And like I said, I'm gonna keep it positive, so I'm really not gonna go down that road today. But for you guys that don't know, a couple months ago, or within the last couple months, there were a rash of unfortunate killings of Black children in the New York area, as to where their mothers were throwing them out of high story apartment windows, you know. And of course, you know, that wasn't covered a lot either. But it's the inverse. Whenever there's a negative thing did by a Black woman, it's never covered. But anything remotely positive, it gets all the praise in the world. It makes it around the fucking globe twice before you even hear about it. But then the situation right here with the Black father, where there's something positive, you know, this thing is where, you know, Black men are these domestic abusers, and they don't want to protect Black women and all these different things. Well, again, this right here totally kills that argument. You know, you know, it kills the deadbeat argument. It kills the not protecting Black women argument. It kills the, you know, fathers not being around, the, you know, whole pumping and dumping and all these other things, and just getting these women pregnant and leaving them. All of these things, man. You know, this man could have waited and said, "Hey, man, fuck it. You know, somebody done called the fire department. They on the way. I'm away." You say, "Hell no, nah, man. Fuck all that. These are my kids. Okay, these are my children. You know what I mean? This is a replication of my DNA. You know what I'm saying? Even though his daughters is still going to be, you know, his bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Staying alive." And another thing, man, shout out to the brother. You know, he had twins. You know, shout out to the twin parents club out here, man. You know, it's very special when you know, you come to find out that you're not having one but two kids, you know, at the same time. And you know, the the allure and the amazement wears off extremely quickly once they're here. But you know, all in the same, man. Again, like I said, the human animal is the one species, in the most part. Very few animals in the wild have to the point of where the father sticks around. Okay, unless you're in like a pack animal or a group animal setting, for the most part, and that is a majority. That isn't the majority of animals. It's just going to be the you know, the mating happens, pregnancy happens, and then, you know, the mother has the children, and it's responsibility of the mother to you know, protect those children at all costs. You know, as the most common example or trope is going to be, you know, you don't get between a mother bear and her cubs. You know, a lot of the bear attacks that happen are because cubs are around or whatnot, what have you. And, you know, people think this bear, you know, all of these things, man, you know, um, but the mother ain't trying to hear that shit. Okay, she gonna motherfucking literally rip you a new asshole, man. You get around them babies, and to her you're a threat. But in the human being setting, bro, that's the father's job. The father's supposed to be there to be that deterrent, to be that protector, to be that, you know, that killer if need be, to protect his offspring again in his lineage. So again, man, I hope plenty of other brothers do the story in the manosphere. You know, as much as we talk about the things that are wrong and not right and what have you, and we keep up with all these other things, bro. I mean, we definitely need to be giving a lot of credence and the most credence to this guy. This very responsible and heroic individual, black young man, bro, that, you know, put it all on the line for his children. He is the essence of the black manosphere. Again, you know, you got all these trolls and things around here that talk about what black men ain't and what they don't do. And, you know, they talk about people's kids. And I don't know why the hell y'all let that shit be cool. Motherfuckers threaten people's kids and shit. And I just like, man, all I got to say, bro, is I just can't wait. I can't wait to run into some of you niggas, bro. I swear, bro. Ain't no words, no nothing. Ain't no talking, ain't no nothing. I'm just a good open hand slap, bro. For a nigga not to see coming for violating a man. You know what I mean? This internet shit, bro. But again, we gonna keep it positive, right? So let's get into the story. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys so you guys can see it and hear for yourself. Fair use, fair use. 1 second. Shout out to my man Bitcoin L in the building. Yeah, man. I don't know who the hell that was. Got me. I'm gonna go ahead and get that guy. Had to get that guy up out of here immediately because, man, this is nothing new over here, bro. I'm a black father. I done been through it all. Okay. There's absolutely nothing that I will not do for my children. So, y'all, anybody say anything otherwise, bro? Hey, this ain't the place for you, bro. It's just not. But wear it in health. Again, fair use. And let me add this to the thing. All right, man. Hold on. Wait, let me find. I thought this is the one. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me find the one with the actual interview. Let me find the one with the actual interview.
Well, I think with these kind of stories, it's always best to start at the beginning. The crazy part about it is Ray Lucas and his girlfriend had just gone to the gas station right down the street. They were only gone about 15 minutes early Saturday morning. And when they get back, the house is on fire. You can see some evidence.
Yo, shout out to Michael Mitro for the 499. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, fair use. What the hell is going on here? Why don't this shit? There we go. All right, cool.
It's always best to start at the beginning. The crazy part about it is Ray Lucas and his girlfriend had just gone to the gas station right down the street. They were only gone about 15 minutes early Saturday morning. And when they get back, the house is on fire. You can see some evidence of that here, the smoke damage. And of course, now the fire marshal's investigating.
The house was engulfed in smoke. I seen my mom and my niece were standing at the door, and they were frantic.
They were frantic not just because the house was on fire, but Ray Lucas says he knew his twin 18-month-old girls, Milan and Malaysia, were still inside, asleep in the basement. Every second, a matter of life and death.
Like, I just knew I had to get my babies out. Like, that's what went through my mind.
Ray tells us he rushed into their East Point home where he, his girlfriend Cheyenne, his niece, and mom were all staying before it was burned so badly they can no longer live here.
You really couldn't see your hand in front of your face. It was like I really only found my babies just due to like my memory, just knowing where they were and knowing how to get to them just from having that same route.
Both sweet little girls thankfully made it out, but spent time in the ICU. Malaysia left with severe burns. She's out of the hospital and can be with her mom, Cheyenne, father, Ray, and twin sister, Milan, who suffered some smoke inhalation and second-degree burns. Ray's injuries, as you can see, very bad.
I was temporarily blind for 3 days, but they said it was a miracle that I can see. I got burns on my arms, my babies. They have burns too. But for the most part, everybody's still here.
Ray can't work right now because of all this. And he tells us besides his family losing their home, a number of their possessions are gone and the medical bills continue to mount. They've set up a GoFundMe to help.
If anybody, can, support, that'd be great.
And here's another really interesting aspect of this story, kind of amazing. Ray says that his niece actually went back inside to grab a phone and had to jump from this window you're looking at. This family dealing with a lot. Apparently, they had just dealt with some flooding the day before. Hugh Monica?
Hillary Ray is simply amazing. The father's love and courage.
Yep, and as we see, man, this is what we do. You know what I mean? For often than not, unfortunately, there are more tragic stories that happen of the two fathers here lately that lost their lives and, trying to protect their daughters or being in dealings and situations with their daughters. And the young man that lost his life because the kid was in his house. They had a shootout. The father got shot and he died, and he shot the kid. Then you had the story about the social media twins. Ironically, that was the father was going to some type of dealings or whatnot, what have you, and he was trying to intervene and he lost his life. So again, man, when we have the positive aspect of it, man, yeah, exactly. Shout out to Sexy Red. See, even females pick up on this. Shout out for pointing this out. The black man, bro. This is why we have to celebrate stuff like this, okay? Even though this man is one who did all the work, all the sacrifice, all the everything, and just for people don't say it, they did not leave the children unattended, okay? The grandmother and the niece were there. It's just whatever happened, and they got out because the house was on fire. Either they did not know whether the twins were in the house, or they didn't know where they were. And you just evacuate the house. So before somebody says that, okay, the children were not left unattended by the father and the parents. Okay, there was someone there with them. It's just the fact that no matter whatever happened. But yeah, man. We have to use this as a reminder, bro, of what we are, what we do, and to block out the bullshit. Okay. Sometimes, man, it gets to the point of where, it's extremely difficult, especially if you have a non-cooperating, co-parent. You know what I'm saying? The other party or whatnot, what have you. But this is why I say, bro. I know a lot of brothers advocate, just leaving it alone, leaving your kids and whatever, and just pay the money. Man, you hear that mostly from a bunch of dudes that don't have kids. All right. You know what I mean? It's just when you've been there, like you said, brother. I don't know if you guys see you bring this image up. Let me see if I can find y'all a picture of Young Fantastic real quick too. Let me see something. Let me see if I can find y'all some young fantastic pictures. Okay. Let me go back on here. Let's show you this guy. Hell happened. There we go. Here's the image. The image I used in the thumbnail, man. Here we go. Let me share. Share screen. Yeah, man. I got a picture just like that, man. Got a picture just like that. You know what I'm saying? I can log to my damn Facebook. I don't know what fucking Facebook password is. You know what? See, it was my IG. Should be on my IG somewhere. But yeah, man. Like I was saying, the whole thing that you have. Damn, what the hell? God damn it. With the stuff going on here, if and when you there we go. Hold on. Let me see if I can share this. There we go. I'm trying to get some stuff together for y'all. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me. Bear with me. What the hell? There we go. What the hell happened here? Let me see something. Oh, shit. hell? All right, cool. Let's try that one. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see. There we go. Sorry about that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the twin dads out here, twin parents and stuff. You know what I mean? Change this up a little bit. Since y'all see a young, fantastic in this thing with the kitties. Let's see. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Okay. There we go. There we go. See a young fantastic there holding the 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 6 foot clan. And man, it's nothing like it, bro. Once you become a father and the maturity that you have to, immediately attain for the sake of your children being taken care of. Fortunately for me, I made the decisions, and a big part of me making a lot of the good decisions I made were for my children, were due to my children. I didn't want to be out here doing anything stupid, even when I had the chance to do stupid things, even when I had the chance to, act out and out of emotion or anger or whatnot, what have you. The things that kept me from doing that were my children, because if I risk losing everything over something that's really nothing, who's going to suffer most? I don't just have myself to worry about anymore. You can't be selfish, you can't be selfish. And ultimately, man, your children are the only people who are going to ever love you unconditionally in this world. All right. People come and they go, relationships start and they end, but your children, bruh, and it's times, this, like, even when you're wrong, it's been a couple of times when you yell at your kids and, because you were having a bad day and things like this, and, they still run to you and, daddy and hug you and and love you and all those things, despite you being an asshole for the moment and, hurting their little feelings. So again, man, like I said, the father dynamic is just so unique, and even more so for a Black father, that we don't really get to delve in a lot in this space. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Hey, that was a young, much smaller. You know what I mean? We had we was woofing it then. We had the waves. Hey, man, we got that good hair, man. We get them waves anytime we want. You know what I mean? When I finally cut this thing off, you know what I'm saying? I'm holding on to it. I don't know for how much longer I'm gonna hold on to it, but Lakers representing. If you guys can't see it, as always, I ain't never switched up. You know what I mean? Loyalty to a fault, bro. I always had one team. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. To see this brother have the parallel, sort of kind of with myself from twin children, and at a young age or whatnot, and being able to risk his very life, bro. That's the truth that people don't get to see, and being that he was willing to do this, I know for a fact, I can only imagine the sacrifice he makes on a daily, from his job, from his just the way he moves and the choices about, what he's doing, I mean, this is why it's important that you stay lawful as possible, because again, had he made the wrong decisions and bad decisions, he wouldn't have been there to rescue his children. This stuff is quite deeper than it ever is on the surface when we start delving into these things, and you start looking at the several different facets and avenues of being responsible, a responsible black man, especially when you have children, and what we do in this space, man, is, definitely celebrate and get the word out here about, what I'm saying, black fatherhood and all the positives of it, and the things that never ever gets talked about. So this brother, bro, um you know this really is why it's hard, bro, to be like, just leave kids alone, dog. Right? Because you never know when they'll need you, and being able to be, there and spring into action if need be, man. It's been brothers that have been fortunate enough, man, to, like you say, they lift their damn lift cars up off of their kids, man, and push their kids, out of harm's way at the last second. Shout out to the brother that got shot. I mean, I remember, and that's something we gotta do better. Look, bro, y'all know me, bro. As much shit as we talk in this space about ain't shit this, ain't shit that, and the other things, bro, we definitely gotta celebrate these brothers, man, because the brother that got shot in New York at the car dealership, we didn't really cover that too much. I remember covering that. I see too many other brothers covering that thing, man. And I know, the controversy sells, and that this black woman, this black woman, that. Yeah, man. But come on, dog. I mean, right here, bro. Everybody needs to be, what's the name, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Most definitely. And it's nothing like it, because again, bro. And like I told you guys, here being in this space, being transparent is a lot of the time not even worth it. But I just talked to my daughter today, man, and for us to be back to a point where we are from where we were, man, that in itself is just so refreshing. Me being able to have a conversation with her, whenever we out for whatever reason, she want to fucking take pictures. She want to take pictures of me all the time, and y'all know me, man. Like I say, anybody follow me on IG, I'm not big on pictures, man. I just, every now and again, but I'm not one of these camera guys, bro. That's light skinned nigga activities. but to see my daughter, man, for the little time we had our thing or whatnot, with no fault of her own. She had a decision to make. She's still a child, but um, to have that, man. And like I said, I had my son the whole year during COVID, and before that, um, you know, just that thing, man. Like the little inside jokes and things you guys have, and the little stupid games you play and stuff, to go back and forth, and competitions and shit. And my son just loved fucking punching the shit out of me out of the blue. Like I gotta keep my abs together, because if I don't, I either been a damn threw up or shit on myself, because he's just like knocking the hell out of me in my damn stomach. But you know, um, yeah, man. Yeah, it is. And that's why, you gotta be vigilant out here. You gotta be careful, man. Nah, I ain't tearing up. Come on now, Snuggles. Nah, I'm not tearing up. But it's just refreshing to think of it. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm almost old. Get it right. Yeah, man. I mean, and let me go back to this brother. Let me go back to him. Oh, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. That's the wrong one. Nah, yeah, man. I got to go upside his head, bro. We'll get him in some classic, get him some boxing classes or something. You know. But to see this young brother, man, you know, again, be there from the beginning and continue to be a part of his children's life. We have to take the moments like this again and you know, celebrate it, get as much exposure as possible, and make sure that this brother gets his flowers, man, because it's definitely due. Um, Far too often than not, uh, brothers go uncelebrated, and you know, men in general go uncelebrated. You know, hey man, no one cares, bro. You know, we know this. We say this, especially as black men. We all we got. You know, for a lot of the times is ourselves and each other. So you know, it's definitely our duty and our responsibility to again get stories out here like this to make sure that you know, this brother gets the recognition he's due because he represents the true essence of the majority of black fathers. The majority, right? As much as these women will tell you all these dudes ain't this, ain't that, or whatever, and they horrible at picking dudes to, you know, inseminate them and, you know, carry a baby and have them, it's just not true. And then shout out to my homeboy, man. We said this. He's like, look, bro, you know how we know that we don't like the shit ain't the way they say it is. It's like, bro, we don't even hang with niggas like that. Only responsible fathers don't hang with deadbeat niggas, bro. They just don't. They don't. You know what I mean? I can't hang with a dude, bro, that's just willingly you know, negligent and don't take care of his kids because again, you know, as they say, you know, birds of a feather, right? Can two walk together and not be of the same accord or the same spirit? So you know, hey man, if that's something you got going on or whatever, and mind you, I'm not saying, you know, he refuses to put up with the bullshit of a bitch ass baby mama. No. That's not what I'm saying by any means. If he's sitting it out, man, for his health, his safety, and his sanity, and so he don't end up going to jail, you know what I'm saying, hurting nobody. Yeah, of course I understand. But just this nigga just out here, you know, skeeting and beating and everything and not taking care of no kids. He got kids everywhere and he's just not like, bro, when you got nothing in common, bro. I can't be hanging with you. Fuck. Hell you talking about? Nah, man. I can be an acquaintance or associate. Like, we might know each other. I dap you up. I ain't gonna be on no you deadbeat ass nigga shit. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be, you know, a simp enforcer. Shout out to Mr. Palmer by any means. No, but you know, as far as us being cool, bro, and kicking it, nah, dog. I can't. You know, and for the most part, I ain't even gotta explain it to you. You know the deal, man. We just on two different types of time, as they say. You know what I mean? We on two different types of time out here, bro. You know. And the time you have to invest, you know, being a father, man, being a parent, time, sacrifice, and all these different things. Like I told you guys, bro, it's been several occasions when I was just like, you know, the single dad, you know, before I got married and even during, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, 2019 to 2021, I had my son, you know, on my own. And the stuff that goes along with it, bro. That's why I say having a child by yourself isn't that difficult. It's just not. It's not. You know, the first situation, way back when my kids were young, before my youngest son was even here, I didn't have a network. I didn't have no family around or nothing. You know, but whenever kids got sick and a way had to be made and all these other things and whatnot, what have you, I got it done. You know, the only thing I asked their mother for, we agreed upon, was just half a daycare. She wasn't really giving me no stipend, no child support, so no shit like that. You know, I was making do with what I had. You know, and from time to time, like I said, she wanted to throw me extra for something or whatever, you know, like a big ticket item or a birthday or something. By all means, you know, I wasn't gonna reject it, but at the same time, I went out here just requesting it. So this is how I say, man, a lot of fathers out here, man. Shout out to little Big Nate too. You know, single fathers are like the, you know, that white unicorn because it's so rare, and people ever never really get to see that side of it or understand it because it is so rare, especially when you're talking about the black community. You know, whenever you talk about the black community, you know, this whole thing as to where and shout out to my man Jason Johnson too, you know, as to where there's some fathers out here, man, that are paying child support to have their children. People didn't even know that. I forget what we were talking about before. I think it might have been something on Ramil's topic, one of his topics. But yeah, man, there's fathers out here that'll pay to have their kids. I mean, you know, they don't give a damn about the child support anyway, because, you know, if they turn around and reverse it and take her to child support, she gonna fight them and she gonna keep the kids. So if I'm already paying the child support and it's not hurting me and it don't really matter, I don't need the money. I don't want her money. And even if she's had to pay money, more than likely than not, she wouldn't pay it. Well, shit, I'll just pay you the money and I get to keep the kids and make sure my kids are in the best possible situation and they're being, you know, raised in a place that's healthy, that's conducive to, you know, a positive outcome overall. You know what I mean? No, the stats say it, man. You know, you get to the stats and data and all these different things, and it's just crazy to me as to how, man, you know, even when you're looking at something like this brother, right, put his life on the line, man. This stuff happens every day on an everyday basis, dog, to where a man isn't putting his physical life on the line, bro, but he's putting health on the line. He's putting his sanity on the line. He's doing all these things and everything to make a way, bro, just so that his kids can be, you know, better off than he is and comfortable and safe and protected. And we have to, again, bro, whenever we get the chance, shout out to all the dads out here, man. Shout out to all the single dads. Shout out to all the, hell, even the stepdads. You know what I mean? Especially the stepdads, nigga. Y'all, man, stepdaddy, nigga, goddamn, boy. Woo! Boy. Boy, if you are a stepdaddy in 2021, nigga, shout out to you, man. All right? Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Telling you, man. But nah, seriously, you know, shout out to all the black men out here, man, being responsible and giving children a chance. The numbers say that the best possible situation for a child is a 2-parent household. So that's going to include the mother and father. Or second to that will only be a single father. So anytime there's a man involved, you're making a positive difference on the long-term outcome of that child. You know, that child is a lot less likely for a lot of negative things, everything from STDs to criminality and prison terms and, you know, poverty, all those things, right? And the positive aspect is everything to where, you know, college degrees, earning more money, you know, not going to jail, you know, less criminality, and, you know, just the inverse for a lot of the negative things. So we have to definitely be out here, bro, and pat yourself on the back, my guy. You know what I mean? I know your kids, as much as you love them and they love you, they little ass don't appreciate it. All right, you have to sit them down and give that. Hey, you gonna appreciate me, damn it. Okay, I need you to appreciate me. You're gonna sit down and you're gonna listen, and I'm gonna point out to you what I do so you understand. Cause you just down here enjoying and shit. All right, refrigerator full, brand new shoes on your feet, clothes and shit, birthdays, Christmas, little mall, little movie money. My goddamn V-Bucks and VC for motherfucking V-Bucks for what's the shit? What for Fortnite and VC for fucking 2K? You better appreciate this shit. I didn't have none of that. God damn it. And it's important, man, too. You know, you make your kids earn it, man. You don't just give them you know, and of course we all want our children to be, you know, better off than what we were growing up. But it's important that you instill, you know, that work ethic, and don't just give them stuff for free, bro. You know, make them earn that shit, you know, especially your sons. Because again, you know, you're raising the next generation of men. So remind your kids, man, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Like this there is no free lunch. You know, I'm out here working for this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to put you in a position where shout out to the space. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell my son early. He's like, oh, dad, I want to. I'm like, no, you don't. You better not. Ain't gonna be no damn military for you. You gonna be a business owner. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna set you up for where you are your own boss. Okay, that's the goal. You know, because when you learn better, you do better, and you instill those ideas and those aspirations in your child as early as possible. And start, of course, you can't just instill the dream, but you have to teach the principle and the procedures in order to get there. You know, but this brother, man, shout out to him. Um, you know, this is refreshing, man. You know, it's unfortunate, of course, that the babies did get injured, and he himself, got extremely injured. But you know, he's good. You know, and that. He's a physical representation of the emotional, mental, and spiritual at times. Beating and risk and outcome that a black man goes through for his children on a daily basis. Even without a crisis, man, it's a lot of brothers that's bandaged up, broke up, burnt up in their minds and their souls and their spirits. You know what I'm saying? Due to whatever the hell is going on. Especially if, again, bro, you got a bitter ass baby mama. You know? You know what I'm saying? Or ex-wife or whoever the other parent is, the other woman is that's the parent of your children you have to deal with, you know. I wouldn't wish that on nobody, bro. Right? Bro, I would not, bro. I would wish like physical harm to somebody before I would wish an uncooperative mother of your children. Right? Because bro, I'm telling you, that shit'll make you want to lose everything, dog. For real, for real. Yeah, man. Hey, man, pour out a little pull up, nigga. Pull up. Pull up. You know. But hey, man, use this as an inspiration, bro. To give your kids a hug today. You know what I mean? Give your kids a hug. You know what I'm saying? Kiss your daughter on the forehead or whatnot, what have you. Let your kids know you love them, bro. Because this was the actual situation of one day you here, one day the next day you're gone for UGK. And what I think Scarface was explaining about how somebody lost their kids in a house fire, all right? You know? It's crazy, right? You know what I mean? No, it wasn't. No, this can't be life. That's what it was. My bad. That's two separate story. What's the name? That was UGK said that, and then Scarface said he just lost one of his kids. You know, and when I heard that, I broke down in tears. And, you know, a parent is never supposed to bury their children, man. You know, and shout out to a family member of mine, man. I won't say it, but bro, man, you know what I mean? That's bruh. I seen my cousin go through that shit, dog, and man, I couldn't hold it. You know, his youngest kid, man, his youngest child, and he held strong until that last minute, bro, and he just couldn't hold it no more, and he finally let it go. You know, and everybody's just back and let him have his moment. Far too often as a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to have no vulnerability. You're not supposed to have no emotions. You're supposed to stand tall, stand strong, not show any weakness. And that in itself, man, is holding everything together. Not necessarily having a smile on your face, but having a straight face, having that poker face, bro, and moving around like everything is just fine when your world is literally fucking crumbling down around you, my nigga. Shout out to you for that. Nobody know it but you. You know what I'm saying? The best and worst thing ever happened to me, dog, was the bullshit I went through with my baby moms over my kids. That shit let me know, nigga, I could take anything. I was at the brink and risk of losing everything, bro. But I was willing to do it for the sake of my kids. It cost me a lot, man. That shit changed me, dog. It did. You know what I'm saying? For the better and for the worse at the same time, some shit. You know? But ultimately, like I said, bro, you know, that gave me a new outlook on a lot of different things. And it let me know what my tolerance was for a lot of the bullshit. Just how strong I was. And knowing that if and when I ain't have nobody but me, I'm good, bro. I'm straight. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, listen. Open this up and let you guys come up here for a second if you guys want to participate. Give your shouts out to his brother, your stories, or whatever you may have. Yeah, it was one day you hear, next day you gone was shit talking about a house fire. With Pimp C, and then Scarface was Can't Be Life. He was talking about in the lyrics when he's he one of his homeboys hit him up, let him know he lost one of his kids. You know, man, the nah, man, salute to y'all, man. You know, again, man, as much as the father isn't celebrated in the black community, and the extreme value he has is, you know, forgotten about, bro. Again, dog, I'm just here to be a reminder, dog. All right. Like I said, get his brother here. All of his due respect and flowers and all that good stuff, because everybody would have been gone, bro, had it not been for him. You know what I'm saying? You would have had two children, two innocent children, bro, you know, up out of here. And hell, himself included, again, if he didn't have the strength, you know, and the perseverance to make it out, you know? Nah, nah. Nah, Snuggles. I got close when I was talking about my cousin. You know what I'm saying? But nah. I'm good. You know, but you man, you go back and you think about some of this shit, man. Almost will sometimes, man. You know, I know everybody here hard. I know everybody here, you know, killers and gorillas and drillers and shit. You know, niggas ain't never shed no tears or whatnot. But bro, it's been times, nigga. That's all you can do. Go somewhere and just scream and holler, nigga. Teddy P and Eddie Levert. Ah! No pitch, no key, nigga, just hollering, nigga. You hear me? That's all you can do, man, to you know, get your motherfucking Dragon Ball Z. Ah, ah, ah. To keep from motherfucking catching the charge, man. You feel me? Telling you, bro, it's wild out here. And again, like I said, you know, no, that's why I say, you know, our experience is unique, unlike any other. You know? Yeah, man. All right, Deacon Dave. Appreciate you, fam. It's all right. For this section of YouTube to be just about men and black men, can you tell how many stories of the good you all do that you hear in this space, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, well, Snuggles, I mean, we do plenty of good here. A lot of things, man. Brothers, the networking brothers do here, the help the brothers give other brothers, the stuff that, you know, people, the information. Listen, bro. Again, this space serves as you know, a preventative measure for a lot of bullshit the young black men don't have to go through, bro. All right. A lot of the dudes here, we have pretty much every walk of life, every financial standing, you know, regional, cultural, you know, a lot of different things, right? And brothers can tell you just in speaking from their experience what to do and what not to do, or what to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? What to watch out for, what to look for, what to do, what not to do, you know, how to avoid this, how to go after that, you know, what's the red flags, you know, all kinds of different things here. So yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff and value in this space, bro. You know, it ain't just about women as much as people talk about. All y'all do is complain about women. All y'all do is complain about women. Come on, dog. That's not the case. For the most part, most of the complain about women people, that's their thing, and they don't have any problem with getting people tuning into them. If it was that big of a deal, or it wasn't realistic to the point of where people had a reason to follow it, they wouldn't. So that's why I don't really dwell on, you know, and talk about the content that people do or don't do. Because if it's shit, nobody gonna watch it. You know, if it's irrelevant, you know, I promise you, the rock music, black manosphere, person, there's not gonna be a lot of views for them here, man. You feel me? That's a niche. You're gonna have a little thing, but you know, you're expecting a lot of views out of that. Nah, you're in the wrong spot. You might want to go to the mainstream manosphere. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch on this, make sure we got the story out about this guy, this young fella here, Mr. Let's see, what's his name? Mr. Ray Lucas. And he's 23, y'all. He's 23 years old. 23 years old. When 2005, I was what? 22. So I was 22 when my kids were born. So yeah, man, you know, young black fathers, you know, out here being responsible, being involved, being fucking superheroes, man. That's the shit we talking about. Appreciate y'all for coming up here, bro. Pulling up on me. And that's that on that one. I'll catch you on the next one. Holla.